and talk about the deck that we're going to be playing, which is Naya Landfall. Just want to mention to everybody, we did just reach affiliate. I mentioned this on yesterday's stream. I really appreciate it. That's thanks to all of you guys. So thank you guys so much for making that possible. It's a huge accomplishment for us. We certainly didn't. I mean, we really haven't been on Twitch very long, let's just say. So it's a huge accomplishment for us. We really appreciate all the support. We hope that you guys, if you are not following, you will consider following. And of course, if you're already following and you want to get or support us even more, we'd certainly appreciate it. Subscribing is a phenomenal way to do that. So thank you guys so much again. I really do appreciate it. And it's great to be here, guys. Thank you so much. Let's jump into the deck. All right, so like I said, Naya Landfall is what we're going for today. This is very much a preliminary list. I initially pulled a Selesnya list and then modified, and went a little bit further into the 1/1 counters era, but also kind of pushed the Landfall a little bit more as well with some very particular cards. So the idea of the deck is obviously to get a lot of Landfall triggers and really abuse both Scute Swarm as well as Felidar Retreat. Now, ways to do that, Ashaya also at the top end, really good because it essentially makes all of our creatures lands, which means they all trigger Landfall, which is really good because if we get Lotus Cobra out, we can essentially just chain tons and tons of things thanks to getting Lotus Cobra out plus having an Ashaya down to make everything lands. So it's kind of ridiculous what we can do with this deck when it works. That's the key. It doesn't always work, but we're going to try it. And as far as the deck as a whole goes, the idea is to obviously abuse lands a little bit. So we do have Cultivates. We've got the Roiling Regrowth as a kind of new test card, which I'm really excited about. And then we have Escape to the Wild as a way to essentially draw a bunch of cards that are then playable, especially if we've got that Ashaya down. But then also use the Escape to be able to just continuously play more lands and get tons of landfall triggers, get tons of counters, do all the good stuff. The plan is to go wide with Scute Swarm, and then if we need to, we could go wide even further with Felidar Retreat, but really we want to be putting 1/1 counters here, and then abusing those 1/1 counters with Conclave Mentor and things like Luminarch Aspirant to really boost those up, and then of course the Oran-Rief Ooze as well. So that's the deck. I believe we're only running 20 lands, yes. So we do have a pretty low land count, making nice use of these new pathway lands. Looking forward to seeing how they play out. Do have a few basics here. It looks like we have one off forest, which is fine, and then of course Fabled Passage. So let's see how it goes. I'm excited. Really quick, a couple things to mention as we jump into our first game here. First of all, we will be here for 45 minutes to an hour. We'll try and at least get 6 games in, and then see how things go. But I just want to mention to you guys also, if you would like to support any of the teams on the JDC, I'm going to go ahead and do this now. You can type _merch in the chat, and a link is here for you. That is a great way to support each of the players. You can pick up a shirt or a hoodie. I've actually gone ahead and ordered the Charlotte Crab stuff. That way I can wear it on stream. I'm hoping it comes in time because we've only got a couple weeks left. But either way, really excited about it. So please do go check that out. We'd certainly appreciate it. All right. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get the Lotus Cobra down. I think that's a great way to do it. Let's see. All right. What do we want to do? Well, we can actually do a couple things. So let's do this. Let's get this down. We are going to go for green here. Generally, we need a little bit more green than white. But in this case, we obviously kind of get to abuse and go a little ham here. Let's put on the Lotus Cobra. Let's get some swinging on. See how we do. A little nervous about, they are running black, a little nervous about either just removal or sweepers, or they just lose. That also works. That makes it very, very easy. Awesome. Welcome everybody. If anybody is hanging out in the chat, it's great to have you here. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Almost through the week. We're at the midpoint, which I'm really, really excited about. Ready to get through this week. It has been busy. The last few weeks have been very busy. All right. Let's go ahead and open this Ikoria pack before we jump into game 2. That was a very quick game 1. We'll decide if we want to count that or not. We'll see. Also, I wanted to talk to everybody about something. I wanted to talk to you guys about your first big bomb in Magic. And by big bomb, I literally mean the big card that you put in your original deck to try and finish the game. I don't know why, but for some reason this morning I was just looking through some like old stuff, and I remembered, which I'm very happy I did. I remembered, this is such a sketchy keep, but we're gonna try it. I remembered my first ever big bomb, which was Thorn Elemental in 7th edition, which was such a fun set. I absolutely love that set. I got the starter set for Christmas from my mom, who was so kind and so supportive. She literally sat down to help me learn how to play. We didn't learn very well, spoiler alert, but we did have a really fun time. Learned it completely wrong, had to relearn it later on in life, but I did have the little disc, the CD-ROM, where I was able to kind of play on the computer and everything, and it was such a fun time. It was really just a great time. Really, really enjoyed it. So let's go green. Let's do this. Now we get to abuse this. This doesn't tremendously help us yet, but we do get at least a little bit. We can get our white source here, and then we also get a little extra 1/1. Welcome everybody in the chat. I see we've got a few people hanging out. Colossification and Hyrix Tower Scout. Nice. Greetings from the spa. Don, you're at the spa? What? That is crazy. All right, well, that was a quick win. We've gotten 2 very quick wins so far, guys. Don, what in the world? How? How are you at the spa right now? I'm jealous. I'm sitting in a room with lights on, it's hot, and you're sitting here in the spa. The deck lamp is excuse me, sorry. It was, I got very sidetracked by what was going on the screen. It's Naya Landfall, which is really, really fun. We've won 2 games already, and we're at 7.5, 8 minutes, something like that. Granted, I think just got very lucky, but that's fine. It does make use of a lot of really cool cards, as you'll see as we go through. All right. You know, we'll try. It's a bit ambitious, but we do get to get a Lotus Cobra down, and then assuming we can draw another land, we'll be in good shape. Also editing my setup ever so slightly. Now that we are an affiliate, I want to give some extra incentive to everybody for subscribing, if you guys would like to, obviously. And so something that I'm working on setting up right now, I've got a new capture card coming. I've already got a separate camera for it, and then I've got some packs coming. What we're going to be doing is every time a new subscriber happens to come in on stream, we are planning to essentially be able to shoot over to a separate camera, an overhead camera, where we get to open up a random pack of cards on stream, which is really, really going to be fun. So I'm really excited about that. I hope that it works, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And that way we can kind of open up a pack in your name on the stream as we go through. It should be a really fun time. Cactus, Landfall is now tied with Graveyard for being my favorite deck type. Dude, Landfall is sweet. Absolutely sweet. Your fiance asked you after work. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. Survivor, welcome. Welcome, everybody. We've got a few people hanging out with us today. Really appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you so much. I'm not going to attack. We're just going to hold back here. We don't want to lose out to the aggro deck. We can abuse things once we get Felidar Retreat down, hopefully. Ooh. So they are attacking with this. Are we worried about a thing? Let's do it. We'll see if it works. Ah, well, there you go. Now we're gonna die. Yeah, dude, you got me. I don't think we can beat that. Especially when we don't have lands. That is the one downfall of this deck, is we don't have very many lands. Turn 1 Signet, yes! Hello, everybody. Cactus, Omnath deck is currently cracked and can't wait to play it. Nice! Guys, I love that. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad everybody's hanging out with us today. It's great to see you all. Again, I want to, while we've got a number of people here, I just want to thank all you guys, because a lot of you are longtime subscribers or hangouts in Discord and things like that. Turn 1 second, that's fine. If you're a little late, you're fine. Shot by the way you said it. Yeah, Lamp. Absolutely. Embercleave is so good. I just want to take a second seriously to thank all of you guys. A lot of you have been longtime supporters, either in the Discord, on YouTube, now moving over to Twitch. And I just want to really, really say thank you, because it's because of all of you guys that we're able to say we are now affiliates. So thank you guys. Really means a lot. Sure. Let's try. It's tough. I think we ought to up the land count by like 1 or 2. I don't want to go too crazy, because we've got a lot of like roiling regrowth and cultivate effects and things like that, so you really don't need that many. But we do seem to have some mana issues here and there, so just want to find ways to mitigate that. That helps. That really helps. Let's do this. Landfall without lands. Well, Cactus, the reason we don't have an excessive number of lands is because we've got things like roiling regrowth, we've got escape, which lets us draw 5, we've got things like that. So generally speaking, it actually works out just fine, but in this case, obviously, it's not perfect. Let's do this, and let's do this. It does have an abnormally low land count, though, Cactus. You were 100% correct in throwing that out there. I'm going to say no blocks and make them burn this out if they want to. Looks like they can't. That's good. That Cobra sucks. Yeah. I wish we had a little bit of a better interaction there, but that's fine. All right, let's do this. We're going to put it here, only because we kind of want to spread this damage out a bit. Do we attack in? I think so. Let's get an extra counter on this. 24 lands? No, well, yeah, figured that was coming. The original list had a lot of the, like, flip lands. I always forget what those are called. But this list does not. It's still not bad, though. It's hanging in there. Let's fight this off. We could have roiling regrowth there, but don't love it. That was not a misplay by any means, but I definitely could have played that differently as well. But that's fine. That was not the best. All right. Yes, I think you guys are right. We need to up lands. Let's get rid of you. All right, we're going to concede because we definitely die. Let's go up low land count. Let's go see if we can make this deck slightly better. I'm going to say 22 might be a good number. Only because we've got so many like cultivate effects and things like that. Who all is here? Man, we've got a good number of people here. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. It's great to see everybody. All right. Things to get rid of here. 20 to 24, yeah, and we do have 20. We're just at the low end. We've got the Lotus Cobra to help ramp us, as well as the Cultivate, and then a couple roiling regrowth here. I'm thinking we need to do a little something different here. Let's see. It might be these inscriptions. I like Inscription, but I've found it to be very bad in a lot of places, because early on we kind of have to fight some stuff off just in blocks. It does gain us a little bit of life, and it gives us some counters, but a little bit different here. Let's do this. I'm getting that land out of here. Whoops. There we go. Let's get you for sure. And now we've got 2 extra land slots. We've also got Ashaya, which essentially counts all of our creatures as lands at some point, so it's like there are very often times where we don't need too many. Yes, Cactus, you're correct. We do want the high chance of hitting lands in the beginning. Might just be 2 of these, just because we've got so much green. Arena's rigged. Cactus, how is it rigged? Tell me. Please tell me. I would love to know. Also, I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, if anybody wants to talk about their first big bomb, that has been the topic of the day. No, it does not work on the tokens. It only works on non-creature tokens, or non-token creatures, excuse me. But regardless, we generally have more than enough to make it work, especially with Rhythm of the Wild, or Escape to the Wild. Let's just do that. I wish Ashaya worked with Felidar tokens, so that would be ridiculous. Let's get you out there. I hear you guys, though. I think you're probably right. We may need to up lands a bit, even more. We're gonna try this out for a few games and just see how it goes. We're trying. It's rigged when you get less or more lands depending on the number of wins in a row you have. Some YouTubers can explain it better. Cactus, I would be very interested to learn about that. I've seen a few people saying like, hey, the shuffle mechanic is rigged, things like that are going on. I have also not dug deep into that. So I'd be curious to learn a bit more, because I've not kept up with it. Got too many things to do, guys. Desolator Magic has done extensive research. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go white. Let's go ahead and throw this out there. We can attack here. Oops. That was a little delayed. We'll see what happens. They can flash stuff in here, I'm sure. Okay. Good thing they didn't. I don't actually watch a ton of Desolator Magic. It's not that I think his content's bad by any means. I just don't generally watch a lot of it. If I'm watching Magic content, honestly, a lot of the content I watch is not necessarily Magic related, but if I watch some, YouTube content or Twitch content, it's generally like, oh, interesting. I'm actually going to go this route. If we get a land, we can play Escape and then just do a ton more. A lot of, if I do watch Magic, I usually watch like Day 9. I love Day 9. I think he's awesome. He just got married like 2 days ago, so congratulations to him. Really stoked for him. But I generally like Tolarian Academy I'll watch, but it's a little cheesy. It's like a little tongue-in-cheek, and I get that that's his thing. Like, that's totally fine. It's just not really for me. And a lot of the other, like, you could watch Star City Games, which does really good, like, just in-depth gameplay content, which is fun. Channel Fireball is interesting. It's just, some of them are not my favorite, and that's all it is. Generally, I watch things on how to improve, like, marketing on YouTube and things like that. What's a good way to play Magic? But it is still a good way to, yeah, I agree. MTGO just kind of, not great. At least this is like somewhat fun to watch, if that makes sense. I mean, we just play it out here. Really lacking. I think you guys are right. We need to hit at least maybe 24 lands in this. And maybe we take the Luminarch Aspirants out, like 2 of them at the very least. I don't want to like lose the counter thing too much, but we've got it already with Felidar Retreat, so maybe it's not correct to have so many of those. What's nice is the deck is relatively cheap. I mean, we've got some 5-drops, but that's it. But I think, yeah, we probably need to up it a bit. That's fine. Who are your favorite YouTubers for everybody here? Or, excuse me, just content creators. They could be on Twitch, doesn't matter. But who are some of your favorites? Cactus, I see you're mentioning Desolator Magic, but anybody else got some some really strong contenders. Let's do this. Let's go red. Let's go ahead and do this. Get some more landfall triggers. I think we just go counters like all the way here. We'll go green. Brushwhack. I love Brushwhack. Any content creator's lamp. That's fine. Wow, lots of landfall triggers. Seems pretty good. Let's go white. Power Dragon and MTG Jeff. Nice. Alright, cool. We got there. Turn 1 Signet, 24 lands. Why not 26? I remember Oko Simic had... Yeah, Oko Simic did have a lot. But... I don't know. I'll be honest. I just don't think... While I do think we need more lands, I don't think 26 is the number for this one. Because we're pulling them out of the deck easily. But I've been wrong before. So don't take that to heart. We'll learn as we go. Let's play a couple more with just the deck as is, and then we'll kind of try. I appreciate it. So let's see. Who we got? Commander's Quarters is great. Yeah. You and the command zone are the best. Turn 1 Signet. You're so sweet. Yeah, dude, command zone way above most other Magic channels for a lot of reasons. I'm gonna mulligan. We'll keep this. I'll put Escape back, I think. Oh, and yourself, of course. I see you, Don. That's self-promotion. I like it. Share your link in the chat if you'd like. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. I think we've got it regulated so you can't, but that's okay. Share it in the Discord if you're in the Discord still. Let's do this, and we'll pass. Critical Role, 2/2/2. I don't watch a ton of Critical Role. So we can actually just get green here pretty safely. That's nice. It's also nice. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get the Mentor out. I assume we're against rogues here, which is so fun. Again, just want to mention, if anyone would like to, if you're not already following, I believe everybody here is, but if you would like to subscribe, you certainly can. Please don't feel obligated, but we, of course, would really appreciate it. Obviously a new venture for us to be able to do that, so pretty exciting. Really love Lotus Cobra here. We will get red down just because we need it. Let's go white. So we could do this. Okay. Honestly, the biggest trouble we have is just with things like this. Like, flyers are frustrating as heck for this deck. Not impossible to deal with, just really annoying. Also, checking the time, we've only been live for like 25 minutes. We've gotten a lot of games in a short amount of time. Okay. Opponent really thinking about something. Also, our network is like, ugh, really bad. So we can cultivate, get 3 mana, and then get an ooze, which I think is probably the right way to do it. Yeah, let's do that. That seems all right. We'll get a green and a white source maybe. Stonecoil Serpent be good for additional. Its reach. Not a bad suggestion, Lamp. I would venture to guess, yes, it would probably be quite good. A lot of the creatures in this deck are relatively straightforward, but that doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. I think we could certainly try something out there. And again, maybe it's these aspirants that come out. I kind of mentioned that already, that maybe that's a possibility. But this is why we deck test. This is why we have some fun. Also want to mention Nethroi, our JDC deck is going to be coming out soon. I don't know if Alex and I are going to be able to play today. It's kind of on his schedule. But that will be out most likely either today or Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Can kind of just spread these counters out however we want. Heading home now, have fun and win some more. Thanks, Don. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Great to see you. Hope you enjoyed your spa day. Gosh, so jealous. All right. Have you considered splashing blue for Omnath? I know it's jank, but 2 or 3 copies of Omnath would help it a lot. Turn 1 Signet? Yes, I have. I did very heavily consider putting Omnath in this deck. I intentionally did not. Mostly because once you start building the Omnath build, it's like, all right, here's the Omnath build and that's it. We've already played it, so I thought I would try something a bit different. So that was really where this came in. Just a heads up. But good suggestion. I mean, I absolutely think Omnath would be amazing in this deck, but we're trying it without just to see. All right. Let's try that. We'll see what happens. All right, fair enough. I've also thought about Shadow Sphere as an option for just giving out a little bit more lifelink. Sorry, by the way, I was really heavily considering options there. But that seems like a nice way to kind of add in a little tech, if need be. But again, I was really focusing turn 1 Signet on not having Omnath in the list. Nice. Very good. Okay. Gain a little bit of life. Back up to 5. Okay. So we do this. We do this. Put a counter here. Confounding Conundrum anti-Omnath deck, just in case of how much I see him on Arena. A lot of people are heavily considering banning Omnath, which I don't know how likely that is, but I do know that's a possibility. Let's put them all here. We need to gain life back here. Not 100% sure if that's going to happen by any means, but it is certainly a possibility. We do have to keep that in mind. We're just going to attack all here. This gives us a way if we want to like gain some life back. Okay, looks like they're not going to go for it. You tried. We were gonna lose anyway, so Might as well. Worth noting, had we attacked with one more creature last turn, I think we would have won. But that's okay. That was surprisingly close, actually. Didn't really think we were going to get as close as we did, because we were able to win next turn. That's fine. That is fine. I don't know how many games we played, by the way. No idea. Anybody keeping track? Dawn, you were here from the beginning, but I know you're gone now. Who else was here from the beginning? Lant was here. Max was here. Max, are you still hanging out? Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek at the deck, guys. All right, look. We could take those out. Kind of in for it. That would give us 2 more land slots, which would put us up to 24, which I kind of like. Could also then maybe do second game 4 or 5. I think you're right, Lamp. I'm honestly not sure. The first 2 games went by so quickly, it was ridiculous. We like won, no questions asked. You know what? Let's do something really quick. Let's first of all, let's come here. Let's hang out for a second, guys. Let's talk. Give me something really exciting that is going on in your life right now while I do a thing. You're in Warzone at the same time, Max. That's fine. Let's do this. We're gonna throw something out for you guys. There we go. Let's gift some subs, guys. Got 5 of them. Who all got them? Cactus, Max, Lamp, Quirkspine, and Lady Ziggy. What's up, guys? Ooh, that's loud. Let's drop the alert box down a little bit. All right, there we go. All right, now, back to the deck. Lamp, absolutely, my friend, no problem. So you are now subscribed to the channel. So essentially, all that means is you'll get some benefits and things like that. So we do have emotes coming specific to our channel. Ooh, specific to our channel. I don't believe they're actually viable yet. No, not quite yet. They are in just got a raise. I'm about to get a promotion. Dude, Max, that's so nice. I'm so stoked for you. Yeah, so you get custom emotes. You get the badge next to you. So if you hover over or in chat, if you look at your name, you've got a little It Resolves common symbol. That's the 1 month subscriber. If you go for 2, you get uncommon. If you go for 3, you get rare. And we do have a mythic coming as well. It's just different colors and stuff to show you how long you've been. So thank you guys. Hope you enjoy the sub. Emotes, that sounds cool. Yeah, dude. Turn 1 Signet, they're coming. Gonna be the first one I'm really stoked about. I think I spoiled it in Discord. So if you want to go check out the announcements channel in Discord, I put the hype emote there. That is the first one that's going to come this way. Got much going on right now. I'm in college and things are pretty quiet because, you know, COVID. Lamp, totally understand. Not a problem at all. All right, let's jump back to this really quick. I am going to throw... I don't want very many mountains at all. I don't feel like that needs to happen. So let's do this. Let's do one of each of these. Get us up to 4 planes just as an in-case kind of thing. Thank you all for being part of the channel. That's why we gifted 5. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. And I certainly hope you'll sub longer, but that's up to you guys if you want to. I'll every once in a while be gifting out some subs just for fun. If you would like to gift out some subs, you certainly can. But again, don't feel like you have to. All right. So that brings us back up to 24 lands, which I think is correct. So the other thing that came up, was Stonecoil Serpent. And I do like the idea. I don't want to change too much, but I think it's probably correct. Maybe throw 2 of those in there and get 2 of those out. It's just such a good enabler with the Oran-Rief Ooze. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Now, sub is a financial thing separate from follows. Yes, that is correct. So essentially, if you opt into subbing, it's a monthly subscription, so you get it for a month, but essentially that financially goes to helping us as a channel. So it's more of a direct way of supporting what we do than just a follow. A follow gives you the notifications, but the sub gives you not only notifications, but it also gives you, like I said, custom emotes, badges, and then of course it financially helps what we do. So just a thought, again, to get things rolling, but don't feel like you have to by any means continue if you don't feel like it. Not a stressor. Lamp, certainly appreciate it, my friend. You're here all the time, so I just appreciate you guys being here. It really does mean a lot. Yeah. You guys are the best. This is a turn 3 Felidar Retreat, which is really good. Assuming this sticks. And we are going to go for the Felidar Retreat over, like, Scute Swarm. I found that if you can ramp into turn 4, go to turn 4 first, then come back with the Scute Swarm. I found that to be a much better option. That was a weird sound that just came out of Arena. Wow. Okay. Good news is, with Felidar Retreat, we can kind of throw out a bunch of just things. I'm going to wait on the Fabled Passage, because we don't actually need to use that yet. So if we get white here, that gives us Felidar Retreat. And I'm not opposed, I don't want to, but I'm not opposed to trading, or excuse me, at least throwing this out, this Lotus Cobra in front of this giant Hollow Blade, if need be. Scute Swarm ramp is so good, it got me to Mythic for like 2 days before the rankings reset. Dude, yeah, Scute Swarm is ridiculous. Do I want to do this? I'm going to say no. Let's take another 5. Excuse me, 10. Oh, I see. Definitely didn't read that. Alright, well, that's fine. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna get a white cat. And let's add... We'll add white. Seems good. Do this again, get green. We actually will get a white source here, but we'll get green off of the Lotus Cobra. And that gives us this. That was a good turn. Alright. No, not gonna attack. So now we just have blockers, which is the thing. Is that you played against me? I don't remember it having red in it, but yes. Turn 1 Signet, yes. For anybody who's asking, or for wondering what's going on, Turn 1 Signet and I got to play a game earlier today. And it was a phenomenal time. We had such a good time. He beat my butt. No surprise. Signet, you're a phenomenal player. You are also a very good deck builder. It's very much amazing what you've been able to do for some of the decks. So well done. You beat me with Mill too, which is... I love Mill. It's a soft spot for me. I absolutely love Mill. But I get it. You kicked my butt. So there is a world where we just like go hand blocking this, but we don't, right? Yeah. Doesn't have trample, so not worried about that. All right. A million blockers. Let's go. Oh. Turn 1 Signet. Duh. You're amazing, dude. Absolutely. Alright, so this is the fun part. Let's get a cat. Get an insect. All good. Now, this is where we start to have some fun. Let's do this. Draw a bunch. Alright. Let's play you. Let's make another cat beast, because I'm trying to just spread things out here. Nice. We'll go white, I suppose. And then we play another Scute Swarm, I think. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, Signet, this is where the fun begins. The only thing we have to be really cautious about is an Ember Cleave if they get a second red, which they haven't had yet. And thankfully we can just block like mad, but there is a world where we just lose to that. Alright, but it's not this world because they keep using their red, so obviously they can't have it. Alright. I mean, we have to, right? Let's double up on Felidar Retreat. Alright, and this is where now we've got 3 live Scute Swarms. We do need to play this land just to get it out. Let's go ahead and throw counters on everything twice. And this is what the deck has been trying to do, and I suck at doing. I mean, we'll add white, but it really doesn't matter. Let's do this. The only thing that would make this better is if we did have a Yara. Because, again, a Yara is where this deck goes absolutely crazy. I mean, they lose here, and I'm sure they know it, but they're being polite and letting us do it. Or they're just disconnected, and that's fine too. After this one, we'll probably do one more game. Let's go here. And let's just throw this out. For 1. Comes in with an extra, which is nice. Alright, I think we did it. It's fine, you can still only block one thing. Alright, I've got class, so I'm going to take off, but it was good to hang out for a bit. Lamp, I appreciate you hanging out, my friend. It was great to see you, great to have you in chat. Wish you the best of luck in class. Hope you have a phenomenal Wednesday. Alright guys, last game. Let's see what we can do. Again, I don't know how many games this has been, but I've really enjoyed this deck. This has been a fun one. And I think you guys were right. I was wrong. 24 lands minimum. But that's okay. I'm gonna fix, by the way, the badges. I can see it in chat, but it's very light. So I wanna give you guys a little bit more recognition for subbing. So, all right, yeah, we'll keep. For being subs. I know I gifted them, but still. So we just lean on the forest first, then we do the pathway, get Conclave Mentor down, then follow that up with Oran-Rief Ooze, probably put the counter on the Mentor, and then attack in. And that's a 3-turn plan at least, so we'll see if things change. So far, no. Pretty straightforward. It's the one good thing I like about these creature decks is generally they're pretty straightforward. Lotus Cobra changes the math a lot, but in general it's pretty straightforward. Okay. Oh, does that... well, I literally just said Lotus Cobra changes the math. So if we do this... I'm going to say no. I'm going to say we still go this route. This might be incorrect, but... gets us in for some damage. It also means that this wall is not really great against this. We'll try. I mean, I assume mono white. This is a 70 card deck. Excuse me, way more than 70 card deck. Is this just someone's draft deck? That's so silly to me when people do that. Do that, I suppose. Alright, Well, no point in attacking. It does give counters on this still. Or no, excuse me, it does not, right? Yeah, okay. It does not, but that's fine. Okay, so we can play Lotus Cobra. Then we get 2 extra mana. Then we can escape. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go green. Do green and white, sure. Let's go ahead and play a Yara. Doesn't matter too much here. It's just a really big thing that is very hard to attack into. And next turn, if this sticks, if the Yara sticks, then Escape to the Wild is just going to be that much better. Because now all creatures are lands as well, so we get to net mana off the Lotus Cobras. I was going to say, if you're really going to attack in with that, that seems like a bad call. I think they have to deal with the Yara first. If they just have a pacifism, that's fine too, honestly. It's really not the end of the world for us. That doesn't matter. Alright, let's escape. Wow. Holy lands. Goodness gracious, how many lands can we get? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do this. Get a couple more lands. I mean, at this point, we're just deck thinning. Sure. We have so much mana now. And it just doesn't matter. If you had red mana for Lotus Cobra, you could have played Escape the previous turn. Yeah, could we have done that and a Yara turn 1 Signet? Because I opted to play the Ashaya. I keep saying a Yara. And I may have been incorrect in that math. All right, let's attack. Let's just see what happens. Sure. The only thing I'm worried about, they're playing Pacifism, so I'm worried about the 2 mana destroy target tapped creature. But you know, we're gonna try it, so it's fine. And I think if they would have had it, that would have been the first thing they played this turn, to be honest. So. Okay. Sure. Great stuff. That's fine. Alright. Well, now we've tested the water. We know they don't have it, which is good. Oh, yes, please. Oops. Sure. Good thing is now, too, we've got, like, so many, just a lot of not lands that are going to be coming up. Alright. So eventually we are going to have to attack. I'm going to say let's not attack this time around, though, because they've got a 7/7 and a 4/4. Yes, you had 3 creatures you can tap for mana. You also had 2. Oh, I see. After the... you're correct. After Ashara, yes, you are absolutely correct. We could have tapped those for mana. Good call. Signet, you're kicking butt again. Obviously a much better player than I am. Sure. This should at least stave off the majority of the attacks. Yeah, they get in for the 2, but that's it. What do we need? Felidar Retreat would be pretty solid. Another escape would be great. Then we just kind of get to go crazy. And we were going to get a lot of Scute Swarms this turn. Are they just trying to hit 3? Looks like it. So let's do that. That's fine. Get their 2/2. Gain a bunch of life. Get this thing up. Oops. Alright, Conclave Mentor. Let's get a lot of Scute Swarms. Doesn't really matter. Let's do it again. Sure. Alright, so we've got a lot of them. But I still don't feel comfortable. Well, we could just block a lot, but like that's useless because we can just block with anything, really. I mean, we need to deal some damage at some point, so let's do this. Cool. That's fine. That's 2 damage that we are not taking because of that. We kind of just need to hit a big spell. Like a good Stonecoil Serpent would be good, because it has trample. A rhythm or a escape would be amazing if we could get it. That'd be really nice. But we'll see. Sure. Yep. That's interesting. So we do this. Jesus, that's so many things. I'm trying to think what the best thing to put it on is. I don't actually think it matters that much. I have so many Scute Swarms. Sure, we'll add green, why not? I mean, sure. Trigger all the Scute Swarms. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, I like that. Alright, so we've got a lot of those. So let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not good. Even that's not good. They just trade off. All right. Well, next turn might be our turn. If we could get an escape, get Felidar Retreat, and then just any land, or just any creature, to be honest, we'd be in great shape. Sure. I mean, they just gain so much life, but, like, kind of doesn't matter, assuming we can kill these flyers somehow. Stonecoil Serpent's a live draw. Sure. So we do have to get something pretty massive here, just all-out attack, which is probably what we're going to do. Luminarch Aspirant. Interesting. Alright, good. That is so satisfying. Wow, that is satisfying. Alright. Well, we got a lot of them. I don't know. We'll see if the math works out. I honestly don't know. I mean, they can't block all 63. I think we just get them. Because, like, this alone, this little 63 thing is going to kill them, right? Theoretically. Oh, and this also gains us 11 life if they block this way. So even if we don't get there, that's kind of fine. I mean, they're killing all the good stuff. Except for Ashaya. Is that it? Did I say it right? There it is. Alright, got him. Well, we ended on a high note then, and we got the deck to pop off. That was pretty sweet. Alright, well, okay, first of all, I like the deck. We made some changes along the way. I think they're for the better. Overall, really enjoy it. I really want to do more videos like this where we're flexible with the deck as we go through. So that's going to probably be the goal in upcoming videos as we kind of run through awesome new decks and hopefully do some really cool stuff. I really do want to thank everybody here because a lot of you guys have been regulars, like I said in the or earlier in the stream. A lot of you guys are regular people here, and because of you, we're affiliates now, and that's awesome. You certainly can sub. We did give 5 out, so thank you to everybody, and congratulations to those who got one. More benefits will be coming soon, so I understand it's not super tempting at the moment, but if you do want to support the stream, it's a great way to do so. We'd certainly appreciate it, of course. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you hanging out. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you again for watching there as well, and make sure to follow or sub to the stream. We certainly appreciate it. Link is down below. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it,